Those of you that are doing Igbo unity propaganda, most of you have been insulting other tribes, especially those in the South, for not identifying themselves as Igbo people. For those of you guys that are doing Igbo unity propaganda, listen to this video.
I hate Abakaliki people. Like, I so much hate Abakaliki people. I so much hate them. I cannot even rent my house to an Abakaliki person. Abakaliki people, they are very bad people. I cannot even let anyone I know to marry from Abakaliki. I cannot do that. I cannot let anyone I know to marry from Abakaliki. I cannot do that. Abakaliki people are the Fulanis of Igbo land.
Did you hear him? Those of you that are doing Igbo unity propaganda and insulting other tribes, especially those in the South region of Nigeria, because they say that they are not Igbo. Yet you are claiming that you are doing Igbo unity, but you have not been able to even unite with the people in Ebonyi state. Many of you are saying that Ebonyi people are not Igbo enough. Watch this video.
This is what most Igbo people say. But why is nobody talking about why Abakaliki people is much more hated in Igbo land? Why are they seen as the Fulanis of the Igbo people? Why do we turn our own blood into a punchline? This is not because of dominance or power, but because they are treated like foreigners, unwanted, even mocked within their own homeland. Onwa Abakaliki is what most people say to insult their fellow Igbo person. You call them dirty, you call them bush people, you refuse your daughter's hand in marriage to them. But let me ask you, what makes an Abakaliki man less Igbo than an Oka man? Why is it okay to scream Igbo Amaka with your chest, yet your heart secretly believes that Ebonyi is not part of that pride? This is not a story of one people being hated. This is a story of a people we have refused to love. And the stigma didn't just start today. Long before Ebonyi became a state, its people, mostly from Abakaliki, were seen as the hands that tilled the land, the carriers of goods, the ones who served while others sat, because they walked the soil, because they walked barefooted in the markets. They were marked as low class, marked as dirty. In schools, they were bullied. In churches, they were whispered about. In families, marriage to an Ebonyi son was seen as a disgrace. But we never stopped for one day to ask how we learned this hate. And maybe this is the most dangerous thing: how natural it feels to mock them. They say the white man enslaved us, but tell me, what is worth more than being enslaved by your own brother's perception of you? Igbo people fought the civil war together, but after the war, they left the Abakaliki man behind. While others rebuilt, he was left with the dust of his hands. While others migrated abroad, he was mocked for still carrying firewood. We reduced their existence to a stereotype, a slot, a shame. Abakaliki, not a place, but an insult. Let me shock you. This insult is only in the eyes of those who forgot their roots. Here is the part of the story you were not told. Abakaliki is rising. In the very land we once mocked, flyovers now stretch like bridges of defiance. Ebonyi now boasts one of the fastest rising growing city in the east. From the international market to the rice mill, from the universities to tech innovations, Abakaliki is no longer begging to belong. They are reclaiming what has always been theirs. And the people, they are no longer hiding their accents. They are no longer apologizing for their origin. They have realized that the dust on their feet was never shame. It was the evidence of a people who never stopped working. I lost a job because they said I looked too local. My fiancé's mother refused our marriage because she heard that I am from Abakaliki. Even in churches, they look at us like second-class Christians. These are real life stories from Abakaliki people. But the pain is not just theirs to carry. It belongs to all of us who remain silent. Because the loudest form of hate is not always violence. Most times, it is silence. Sometimes it's laughter. Sometimes it's rejection masked as culture. We say Onyagala Wanneya, but we have voluntarily allowed our Abakaliki brothers to walk alone. We cannot claim Igbo pride while rejecting part of our own. If the Abakaliki man is Igbo, and he is, then every insult thrown at him is a collective insult to our identity. If we must move forward as a people, we must first look back and ask for forgiveness. Forgiveness for the jokes, forgiveness for the names, forgiveness for the silence. Because healing begins the moment we agree that the problem is us. I remember one time when I finished secondary school, I went for a job interview. After submitting my application, they called me for an interview, and during the interview, I did well, and the interviewer said that I am very lucky, that the only reason he's giving me
You can see that those who know the truth will come out and say it openly just the way it is. Why those who don't want to know the truth, those are the ones who call Igbo Biafra, those ones that have allowed themselves to be brainwashed by lies and hates. Now, when I told you guys that not everybody in the Southeast is Igbo, you will know that it is actually true. Because we have other tribes in the Southeast. For the fact that the British imperialists grouped Nigerians as Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa, everybody in the Southeast is not Igbo. So you people should stop claiming that Southeast belong to Igbo people. Because in the Southeast, we have Igede people, we have Igala people, we have Idoma people, we have Orin people. We also have the Ibibio people in the Southeast. So how can you now claim that the whole of the Southeast belongs to the Igbos? You see the problem here? It is because of this regional, what do they call it, regional settings that made Ebonyi people to be classified under Igbo. On a normal, Ebonyi people were not supposed to identify themselves as Igbo. Look at the problem they are having now with the people who call themselves Igbo. They see them as a lesser Igbo. Is this what you want to do to Anioma people? I see your plan. You have not been able to unite with Ebonyi. You have not been able to unite with all those Eza people, Ngbo, those people that speak their own language. Yeah, you people are calling their own dialect. You want to come and add Anioma people, Ukwani people, Ika people. That means you want to add more problem to yourselves. Because we are not going to take that rubbish from you guys. So Ukwani will not tolerate that nonsense. Ukwani is an ethnic group. Ika is an ethnic group. We have been telling you people don't want to hear word. You are busy trying to manipulate documents. When I go hear word, everybody in the Southeast is not Igbo. Ebonyi people are being called Igbos today because of the region that they place them. They are in Southeast region. That's why you people are losing a lot. You people only have 4 states because the Ebonyi people have never been working with you people, because you people are looking at them as a lesser group of Igbo.
If anybody is telling you about Biafra, first and foremost, I have been saying it. Chief Elechi said it. Ebonyi state will never be part of Biafra. We are not Biafra. We've been so oppressed, and now we are finding our feet, and you want us to go back. We will not.
You want to extend your Igbo-ness to people in South Nigeria, but you have not been able to even unite with the people in Ebonyi state. That's why I've been saying it, that this Igbo map that people have been circulating, the imperialist Igbo map that covers both South region, it is not the original identity of the people there. That is an imperialist map, because when they came into Africa, they don't know, they just grouped them and called them one name, and that is not their original name. This map that you are circulating on social media today, it's the map of the British imperialists. When the British came into Nigeria, look, they don't know who is who. They only grouped people based on similarities and not based on ethnic identities. So most of you that have been circulating this map, insulting other tribes, I want to ask you a question. Why have you not been able to unite your Ebonyi people in Ebonyi state? Those people that you are calling fake or Fulani Igbos. Every day they keep complaining. I have more than 4 or 5 videos. If not because of the British imperialist classification of people, Ebonyi people are not supposed to be called Igbos. They are supposed to be answering their original ethnic identity name. Those who are Igbos are the people who identify themselves as Igbo. Many of you are saying that Ebonyi people are not Igbo enough. Yet you are claiming that you are doing Igbo unity. You want to extend your Igbo-ness to people in South Nigeria, but you have not been able to even unite with the people in Ebonyi state. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You are insulting our ethnic groups. You are insulting Ika. You are insulting Ukwani. You are insulting Ikwere. You are insulting Ekpeye and Ogba. Yet, you have not been able to unite Ebonyi people, the Abakaliki, the Eza people in your region. Look at how you people are fighting yourself in the southeast today. Yet, you are doing Igbo unity propaganda. Stop deceiving yourself. Go and unite with your Ebonyi people first.